You wanna go get it again? You wanna go get it again? There it is. Now bring it back to mama. Bring it back to mama. So we went to the Humane Society ready to get a dog for our family. We knew our kids were older. And I walked up and I had been reviewing pets online with them. And he was off on a crate by himself to the side, but they had a lot of other dogs. And so I walked over to him. He just drew me over there when they were telling him, Sylvester, stop barking. I immediately walked over to him and noticed he was, had what looked like tears coming out of his eyes. And she reassured me he's not crying, that it was entropion, which is a tucking of the eyelid in their eyes, that they just had not fixed it. And at some point it would need to be fixed. But she's like, would you like to take him for a walk? And I knew at that moment that I needed to show this dog some interest, because the reality is any dog that has medical complexities in the shelter are typically not going to get homed. So we took him out and he jumped right on me immediately and loved on me and licked me. And I looked up at my husband and just with tears, I said, he's mine, he's the one, he's the one. We didn't look at another dog that day. We started seeing him rub it more with his paw, rubbing on the floor, his blankets, a lot more running of the eye, a lot more running. And then I would think it was about June, he got to where he couldn't even open his eye anymore. And at that point I knew that there was probably pain because he could not open it. So I called him and we took him in and they felt in agreement it was time to do his surgery. And we did, and we agreed to have that done. They quoted me close to $600. And of course that was an unexpected several $100s. And there would be some follow-up with that as well. But we knew it needed to be done. And at that point I started doing research. I went online researching organizations that would be able to help with medical expenses of either a rescue, a newly homed dog, or just a dog in general. And I came across Shakespeare Foundation in a Google search. And the process was so simple in that we were able to get him right in. We heard back from the foundation, I would say 30 minutes to an hour after I had sent in everything. And it was, yes, we'll gladly help you. We didn't have to hesitate. We didn't have to second guess our decision. We were able to say, yes, book the surgery. It proved to be a very successful surgery for him. Because of the Shakespeare Animal Fund, we were able to get our Sylvester healthy again, relieve him of the pain from his eye, and to see his little eye open for the first time. And for me to be able to look in his little face and see both his little eyes looking at me. And because they say that's how a dog communicates with you, is by looking into your eyes, because they don't have words. And he loves to sit and stare in our eyes. And so I'm more than convinced that that's his way of telling us he loves us. Had it not been for the support and the help from the Shakespeare Fund, that might not have been possible or would have been prolonged, leading to further complications for him. So we are forever thankful that we were able to get our boy healthy